Good morning internet, and welcome to an official last motorcycle video for 2023. My last video was all about going out with the family. This time there's partial truth in that statement, except the fact that I am gonna be going to meet the family in the Free State, and guess what she's going with. I can't wait to go on this 2-hour trip. It's probably 2.5 hours because I'll be stopping along the way. It's the motorcycle's ready. She's as usual, clean, ready, lubed, and I'm carrying my lube for the way back. I don't know what's going to happen. I could hit rain, and you never know at this time of the year. But this to say that pretty exciting to go and spend New Year's Eve with my VFR together with a family. Not always possible to have the two together, so praise God for what is availed in my life right now. And I better get ready lest I get too late or create the opportunity for some rain. In the meantime, let's cue the intro and see what I can bring you after this. So despite the storm on that side that you can see, I did get some rain on the way here. In fact, it's dribbling as we speak. But I had to stop to film this part of the world before I get to my destination. I'm about 10 kilometers away. The wind conditions are pretty... as a pilot, I'll describe them at about 30 knots, 20 knots, 20 gusting 30. And, you know, the rain is most welcome, I think, for the farmers. There's a lot of farming around here, a lot of corn, a lot of farms, as I say. And I'm about 10 k's from my destination. You can see here, that's my that's the direction, my exact position, my exact location. The VFR has been fantastic, and let's just say in weather like this, 125 k's an hour or 225 makes a huge difference. The droplets of water hitting you at those speeds are incredible. Anyway, I'm going to stop here before it rains any harder and bring you a few more pictures and the rest of the footage as it happens. But so far, a fantastic ride. Finally arrived, Kroonstad, family. There's the family, my wife anyway, and this is going to be our posse for the next day or two. And hopefully I might get to see a little bit of riding with this bike. I'm not sure where would justify taking this bike, considering it's a non-off-road, and the roads in the Free State as a whole are generally disappointing. But yeah, this to say the VFR doesn't disappoint, given the right road surface. And even though I stopped after an hour's riding, I stopped just briefly, 5 minutes, stretch my legs, put 100 Rand petrol, carry on. I don't think I needed the petrol to get here, but it's just that safety feature that us humans have built in. Anyway, there it is. I'm gonna switch off for now and bring you the rest of the footage as it develops. Good morning everybody, and from the last session of filming that I did yesterday, I welcome you to the middle of the Free State, well, partly between Kroonstad and Free State, halfway through. The reason for this footage is twofold. One, to show you the level of farming sizes that take place in this country, and secondly because of the quietness, the stillness that I managed to find. As soon as this car passes, of course, there is some traffic after all, and let's just wait for him. It's a magnificent day. Unlike yesterday, where I crossed this street going in the opposite direction, I was going in that direction to hit Grunstove, and it was raining at least 3 or 4 parts of this road, and I'm not going to mention at what kind of speeds I was traveling to not get wet. Those are tricks I might bring over to you at some point in time when I find it suitable to do so without getting arrested. But this to say that if you look on the beyond here, I'm not sure what this is. We normally grow corn in South Africa. I'm honest, this could be sunflower. I'm not sure. I'm not an a farmer. But if you look into the distance, the farming just goes on and on and on. Now, this is a portion of one of the parts of the province. You should see the rest. It goes all the way to the Cape, and I'm not going to bring politics into this or why the world's food program is so expensive, but what I can say is Africa does have abundance. Obviously going to refrain from showing you the sections of poverty for many reasons, but here's a good example of what really goes on. Now, to secure this is not easy. Farm attacks are a reality. So please pray for farmers in South Africa, all over the world actually, because they are the ones under attack. But the VFR is enjoying something unusual, which is traveling at 80, 90 kilometers per hour, ladies and gentlemen. 190, 80, 90. And I've come across so much by doing so. The joys of traveling at those speeds are untold. But this to say, sorry, just had a bucky pass here at 100 and something. The joys of traveling slowly is you get to see things you really usually miss out on. If I could afford to have a smaller bike, 250, 300, CRF, perhaps like Ichi Boots. I saw an XT yesterday. An XT, not sure if it was a 600, a 500, 650, I can't remember them, but they were definitely in my day. And the guy was just thumping around with his girlfriend on the back. And nothing looks as comfortable as a thumper, with high suspension travel and cruising slowly throughout town or anywhere else. It is absolutely stunning. To take it easy. I'm not saying going fast is not cool, but it does lose its what do you call it? A biker? Hayabusa. Traveling at normal speeds, but I'm going to continue at my 80 and 90 kilometers per hour, maybe even 100, so I don't get too many people overtaking me. But looking for content and enjoying entry into 2024 on a motorcycle on the open road. Anyway, and here we are 150 k's later, having skipped the Paris, beautiful town of Paris, which is an often it's a usual stop for motorcyclists. I decided to carry on, put some petrol in, and stopped at the Wimpy to complete my trip, which has in fact become the first one for 2024. So I should name this video the beginning and the end, or the end and the beginning of another season of motorcycling, because this video actually started in 2023. So I'm about 45 k's from home. I don't have much more to add other than the fact that be safe out there. The year has ended and a new one has begun. Don't be led and astray and think that the world has significantly changed because there's a bunch of Father Christmases going around handing presents. I've just had to be faced with a gentleman here trying to steal laptops because whatever he was doing, I hanged around to see what he was wanting to achieve. But fortunately, the owner of the restaurant came out to see what's going on, and we were able to chase him away politely. Let's just use those terms. It doesn't matter who, where, why, what. The point is, he eloped, and then I was comfortable enough to leave my motorcycle here and go for my hamburger. She's been fantastic. I've taken a slow ride, as I've mentioned already, and I'm going to continue to do so even though I'm already arriving in Johannesburg. And in Johannesburg there is no such thing as driving slowly. It doesn't exist. So all the best for those of you that don't know my channel. This is all about motorcycles and motorcycling, and I wish you all the best for 2024. May you be abundantly blessed. May the good Lord take you into levels never before seen in your life. Stay healthy, stay safe, and we'll see you on the next ride. God bless.